All right, we're back, but this time we're trying something new. When I say something new, it's how we're going to shoot today's video. If you've been watching the channel for a while, you know that we have a few different formats that we like to do. One format is our vlog series when we go on our trips. The second format is our educational ones that are straight to the point, us just trying to, solve a problem for someone. And then our most recent is the podcast. Well, we have someone that decided just to show up today.
That's me.
And we were talking while I was working on the Razer 200. If you watch the West Virginia series, we unfortunately blew out some A-arms due to the circumstances. I won't ruin it for you. If you haven't watched that series, go watch it. It was a phenomenal deal. No one got hurt. I mean, some pride and some feelings maybe, but it wasn't a big deal. As me and Doug were talking is we have a ton of things to get done before our next trip. It's like 24 items altogether. So our thought is it's not our style, but we'll test it out, and if y'all like it, well, maybe we continue to do it. Let's have more of a shop style video, not a mixture between, I guess, vlog and podcast type of deal. But one of the things I'm about to get into, or actually I was about to wrap up, so I'll have to go backwards to show y'all, is how to do the bushings on the Razer 200. It's not just cut and dry like on some of these other machines. Also, we're going to install new ball joints, which those finally came in. So hopefully y'all enjoy this setting. We're going to get to work. So I already installed the A-arms before Doug got here, not thinking we would film this. So that's what it's supposed to look like. This is what came off the machine. That was the upper. You can see how it's got more of a bend right here where it's kinked at impact. It's also slightly pushed back from the angle that's on the machine now. This is what took the brunt of the impact right here. Is you can see how that bottom piece is kicked up. So they're somewhat close. This one's more slanted down, and the kink's right here. But so that's why we had to replace these two. Now, getting the bushings out is what was challenging at first. It was something I learned on one of the other machines to get it to slide in. You can't really use any type of grease because then it will stay slippery. We're going to get these unbolted and then get to showing you how to get the bushings in and out if you are in this situation to where you have to replace A-arms, but your bushings are still good. That's the situation we were in. So there was no need for us to buy new bushings for it. We were able to reuse these, so I will show you how we got them out. The next thing is, I'm not sure if this will show up on video. I think it's this one. Get close. Like that's rounded right there. Just in a rush when I first did this, I beat it out versus pressed it out. It's supposed to be flat. So I got two new ball joints to replace these. We'll keep them as spares. This one is just as desperate need if we have to get into it, but we'll show you actually how to do that also. If anybody's watching this that is going to change out the ball joint, I strongly suggest not beating it out. I've never had it bulge like that before, so I don't know if it's just weaker material or what the deal is, but it's got a bulge, and on a kid's machine, it's it's not something I'm willing to risk. So.
This is gonna go well.
Exactly. It's like, you son of a bitch, you would. Oh man.
You made it. Now just remember what I taught you when we get back in here.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Doug's the brains behind my operation. All right. So I just used, it is tight to get up in here. Obviously, if you got an impact, it's probably not gonna have enough space to get it out. I think I used 2 wrenches initially. Oh, I thought. Motherfucker's not a bend. Not a turn. That's not good. I don't think. Put it back on here. There we go. Right off the damn cape, bro. It's like, maybe there's a reason why we don't have these types of videos.
Lefty loosey, right?
That's what I did when I first did it. I'm like, maybe I'm backwards, but. Looking at top drawer, there'll be an assortment of heads. You just grab one of those.
That's a plus sign.
Just bring the whole thing over here. I'll figure it out. Thing's probably bigger. Smaller. There we go. If you are getting the A-arms out, like, you gotta take this brake line holder off. So what we'll do, we'll go work on this one first since it's the bit, the bulge. And then or knock out the bottom one, so let's go knock that out. It's like with any ball joint, you gotta take off the clip. Now Now, even with the bulge, I would keep it as a backup. And the reason why is because if it's the difference between being stuck, like we're in West Virginia, and not having a ball joint, or having to use this one and be very careful of getting it out, getting out the woods, I'm using that every day of the week. So we did a video on this tool not too long ago. It's like a portable ball joint press type of deal. It's very useful in situations like this. Even if you just bought it for the shop, bro, I mean, it's just, really can't find a better deal. We'll link that below on Amazon for anyone that is interested. There we go. Once you feel the pressure, you just slowly push it out. Just like that. See, hold it flat like this. See, I don't know if you can tell how that's raised.
There you go.
That is not. And so, not something I would put on or go high speed with. And also, we put new ball joints on. We just go ahead and get the clip too. We will save this clip. There's nothing really wrong with it. But there's just a few dollars, so why not? Like, just hate for the clip to be the thing that fails, and we were lazy and just didn't put it in.
Just saved it.
Yeah.
Could have had it, yeah.
It could be a backup. I mean, if that clip ever went bad or whatever, or got damaged, I would feel confident putting this one on, but there's just no reason, you know, to put it on. Now, I will mark this since it is damaged. Just where when I pull this out, I know that obviously when you're in your woods and things go drastically wrong all of a sudden, the last thing you're thinking about is the last time you had that ball joint out. So I'll put a D on it just to remind me that, all right, now we got a replacement, but it's something we got to be very careful with.
Not that things ever go wrong.
Yeah.
But
anybody that watches us, apparently it always, and we're prepared. That's the thing I don't even understand sometimes. Like, I understand if we weren't prepared, but we are. The reason why I'm getting a different size is because this one fits right around that ring and just holds it in place better. Feel the pressure, slowly go in. This is a little different because you're not waiting for it to fall out. You got to see when it stops moving. So I won't release this all the way. I'll just get some pressure off of it. Now I'll check the back side. And so what I'm looking for is like a little crack within underneath here. I mean, we got a hair to go. So I got plenty of room to put the ring on the back side. And I'm not saying this is the wrong or right way to do it. All I'm explaining is this is how we do it. Take it for what it is. we'll link these two if you don't have them. This is going to be a requirement to get these retaining rings off. If you've done it right, it should sit in there easy. It shouldn't be something you have to fight to get on there. If you're fighting for it to sit down, then you didn't press it enough. Now I'm not doing anything special. I'm literally just tapping this. Just make sure it's seated on the back side. That's it. Alright, now the fun part. You will feel like you're tearing stuff up. I know the first time I did that. The problem is you got this rubber ring lip on both sides. And bushings I've dealt with before when they had that, you had the ability to push out the middle section, and then they were always a two-piece. It is not a two-piece anymore. At least not on these, it's not a two-piece. So, you gotta be careful not to bend these because you are going to reuse them. Right. From there, I got this, we made this a long time ago. Essentially it's a punch with a socket on it. That's all it is. Nothing fancy. Maybe if you had a screwdriver, you could do it. You just put it in there. All we're getting.
We made this years ago.
Just an old flathead screwdriver. Golly, how did I get this fucker out of here? How did I? I'm about to beat the fuck out of it with this thing.
There you go.
All right. That's how I got it out last time. It does take power. Like I thought I was gonna bend this damn nail. Did I bitch bend this on bitch?
There was a bin there before.
Was there?
Uh-huh.
Talk about a bad day. You talking about catch that shit on camera. Golly. I mean, it's all one piece. It's all one piece. And I could have swore this metal section came out last time, but. And so the way I got it back in, this is what I wanted to show everybody, is a good old brake cleaner. You need something to be slippery enough to get in, but that dries. You might not already know this trick. Why are you smiling, Doug?
No comment.
The problem is these damn lips are right there. Let's try it again. Doug is laughing like a little schoolgirl right now.
That's not true. Video didn't have it.
They're gonna see the camera shake by you laughing.
No.
So essentially, I just coat it. And the easier direction to hammer it, whatever it is for you. I mean, you got to get the lips past in the hole, so you're gonna have to hit it hard to get it started. Once I get it in, then I spray it one more time. Then from there, it should slide in a lot easier. All right, and if you go past, again, I cannot stress to you, I'm not saying this is the right way to do it. All I'm saying is this is how we do it. This could be totally wrong.
There we go.
Perfect. That's it. That's it.
A little bit.
Maybe a little tap. All right. So that's how you take out your bushings if they're good and put them back in, or how we would do it, or how we do it, however you want to word it. You got to make sure you don't mess up that rubber piece, because you got to put these back on. I mean, you see how like it's not easily going back on. Once I shove it back into the A-arm part, it'll be fine. Just one side. What the hell?
I think it's hung up.
Yeah. That's all on you. All right, done this? All right.
All right.
If you didn't catch it when we took the A-arm off, this nut's welded in, so you don't have to worry about getting behind there to get to it. You just have to get the impact on the bolt. So from there, you just slide it back in. And then you'll see how it just pinches itself in by itself. So on the other side, why did I do it like that? Oh, make it easier on me. Yeah. Other side, I saw the bolt going this way, but I most likely do it like this, where I can get the here's the impact. Alright. Now I'm gonna take the bottom backs off. Put that new ball joint in. What?
This is crazy how much they bent. I know it was a hard hit, but
Oh my god, yeah.
in and back, you know.
I'm surprised he made it up the hill. That was not a.
Didn't stop him enough.
Oh my god, yeah.
That
'cause,
it gave so much it let him keep going.
I mean that was not a.
Mm-mm.
a low hill, you know what I'm saying? That was a steep incline that he was hauling butt at as fast as they would go, 30 miles an hour. So,
Right.
I mean, it just hit it.
What that hit. See that crease there?
It could have been worse. Like, that's the thing about it. Like,
yeah.
you got to think about that rut. So what he hit was he was straddling it, hauling butt up the incline, and fell in the rut at the last minute and hit the embankment of the rut.
Yep.
Which then there was a root right there. People were kind of digging out with their tires, but then hit it and then jumped over it. I mean, just
The fact that it didn't just stop him.
Oh my God,
That's
yeah.
what I don't believe.
that part would have sucked. I mean, what was that? 10:30?
I don't know.
11?
It was
11 o'clock at night. We were already out since 8 a.m. that morning.
It was 2 weeks into day 3.
So it was, I mean, for him to keep his composure and get up the hill is impressive.
You know it jarred him. Like
Oh
it had
my
to
God.
jar him.
Oh yeah.
The whole rest of the way up that run, he's thinking, "Oh man, I gotta tell my dad. Please don't be bit. Please don't be bit."
Just not steering right anymore, Dad.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, you can see it slowly moving.
The pressure, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a press, and these presses are, you can get them online, shipped to you, or Harbor Freight if you got one near you. Like this is not a fancy press. Presses don't cost a whole lot, but man, are they useful. I just put the clipper up back on where I don't lose it. 'Cause I will lose it.
It's not back at your toolbox.
Yeah. 2 separate packs, and then you're. Oh, that's the screw. And once it starts pressing, I mean, it holds itself in place.
No, before it's in, you mean?
Well,
Like right there.
you're not. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
can take my hand off, but I mean, I don't. I still hold this, but
Right.
I just say that as if you've got something awkward you're trying to press in, like, just hold it in place until you get connected and. I just didn't have to reset it. Well, the easy way to figure out is everything should be flush on this side. That's probably the easiest way to find out. Like right there, like it's flush on this lip right there. It wouldn't do that if it wasn't all the way set. You can put like a light like right here.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks, Doug.
I wasn't gonna say anything,
You're
but
so helpful.
that's the next thing I was gonna teach you is how to lighting.
We are done with that. It's almost like we've done this before.
I was gonna say.
This is literally the second time. Alright. This was I mean, even at impact, it didn't mess up any of the tabs. I didn't see any cracking, any powder chip or nothing. On an impact like that, you would assume there'd be something. We don't have any skid plates or anything like that, or any tab strengtheners. I don't even know if you could put that because of how they did the tabs on these. Alright. So
Just making sure it's tight.
yeah, just give it extra nudge. That little thing, because of the angle it hits at, doesn't have a lot of good torque. That I've noticed, not compared to the impact. So, and it just like gets it
Right.
tight, and then
I'm not gonna drive it home.
no, not from my experience. All right, from there, we'll put in the next bolt. Shouldn't tighten those up all the way just yet. Well, if you're doing this, wait to tighten this up.
I was gonna say, sway bar is gonna be like, nope.
No, yeah, it did not want to budge. So this is where I left off last time. We get a small screwdriver. So what I'm doing is trying to get that hole lined up. With the sway bar linkage. As soon as I say that, now I want to torque down.
I was gonna say, that looks like it's arrived at home.
It's like, now I'm ready to get to work.
I heard you talking about it.
Yeah. So from there, just recalibrate. Alright, so that's going to go there. Alright, hold that right there. I don't know if people are going to like this one. Seems kind of boring, huh?
Wish I hadn't stopped by. I can tell you that.
Whoa, you son of a bitch. New ball joint. Yeah, hold it in place. What the hell? So it should fit right there.
turn it, can you see further down the hole?
Let's see what's happening. It's catching on the lip. It's going at an angle. Let's see how we get these broke.
You like mash the end of it or something?
Mm-hmm.